Yeah.
So what do you think, what age range do you reckon our actors should be?
Our actors should be at least 16, 17, 18. That way our target audience can understand and relate to the experience that the girlfriend will be going through. And the ex should obviously, I think, should be the same age. Makes it more realistic.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because then at least our characters would be able to be relatable with our audience, so the audience can understand somehow that love can also lead to depression. So, what do you think, guys? Think about shooting in the house?
I think that would be good because it means that it's horror.
Horror.
Focuses on like that kind of
Settings.
yeah.
And also, it just makes it more convenient for us because we all live in the house and we can all just go to somebody's house to film it. The equipment.
I've got something else to say about the house as well.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
It's a good idea as well for a horror genre because then it makes people think that they're not safe in their own house, even though people will call there's no place like home, but they're not always safe in home. So yeah, I think
so
that
it matches reality as well.
So making it also relatable to our target audience as well, which is like I think our main target, to make it relatable to the target audience.
And I guess we could also adjust certain props to how we want it to be in a house.
Yeah.
Because we're not limited like as if we was to film in a public setting or anything else like that. So
The equipment. We need to obviously make it a dark kind of thriller film, so we'd have to do some light manipulation. For example, like putting covers on the lamps, like different shades of colours to make it to set the theme. So like a dark red colour to like signify death and blood and like anger.
Yeah, and I think also with the lighting, we could like switch off the lighting in the whole house and then have like a specific light where it will only focus on our character Sarah, so that we can only like there's nothing else overpowering her. So I think changing the lighting is a good idea as well.
and I guess it highlights the character even more as well. So it doesn't just focus on like the whole room as well.
Yeah. If we take a look at our treatment, it says here that Sarah is going to be in her own house by herself. Will she be on the phone, or do you guys think that's a good idea, or do you guys think we should change that?
Well, her on the phone, it kind of also tells, informs the audience of like the backstory behind it, how the story's gonna go. Like, if you hear what happened in the past, then obviously you know you can kind of predict what's gonna happen in the future. It also like sets the scene as well. Like when if she's talking to like her girl, like her friend, she about her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, who she broke up with a long time ago, and she says, "I haven't seen him for ages," etc. Then obviously we'd the audience would understand what's going on more than if she's not on the phone. Like if she randomly hears about the boyfriend's crash.
Yeah. Alright, and also the treatment says that the boyfriend will have a distinguishable item. Do you guys still think we should keep that, or?
I think we should keep that. I think that it means that the audience will be able to like, it will keep the audience anticipating as to what might go on with the item. Because if they see that the item's in a certain place with a certain person, they might assume different interpretations.
Yeah, the audience can recognise who it is, or think they recognise who it is, but we obviously don't tell them. We don't tell them straight out. It's all subtle, and it kind of also impacts on the design of the movie. Obviously, since it's a thriller and horror, we want to keep the audience guessing, and I think that would do it right. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the script. I mean, the credits. the credits. To put in the credits, we should find an innovative way instead of having it rather plain and out there. I was thinking of seeing as the news, the web news was going to be on the internet and it was going to be typed up. I thought that we should get the credits as like a typing motion, which would be a rather good idea as well. Does anyone have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I like that idea because it's not one that, it's not cliche. It's not one that anyone will come up with or everyone would want to do. So it's like a good independent idea. So if we put that in, then I think that it will make our product different from what
Stand out.
other opening titles look like. So yeah.
Are we going to be using any music for the credits?
Yeah, I think the music should just come in when, like, the boyfriend, when she sees the distinguishable item and she's going towards it, and then like that tense music is kind of like getting more upbeat so that the audience can feel her.
Start slow first, yeah.
Yeah, and like the audience, when it's getting upbeat, the audience can also sense how her fear is building up. So yeah.
So it like has a gradual effect.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I
Does
think.
anyone have anything else to say? 'Cause I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. Well.
We need to get to work.
Yeah. So